10 weird signs that your body needs more potassium. Potassium is an essential mineral and electrolyte that plays a vital role in nearly every function of the human body. It helps regulate fluid balance, nerve signals, muscle contractions, and even heartbeat rhythm. Your body relies on potassium to maintain proper electrical conductivity in the nerves and muscles, including the heart muscle, and to support overall cellular health. Unfortunately, many people are unknowingly deficient in potassium due to a combination of poor dietary habits, high intake of processed foods, low consumption of vegetables, chronic stress, and certain medications. In fact, the World Health Organization and several national health surveys estimate that up to 98% of people in Western countries are not getting the recommended 4,700 milligrams of potassium per day. Unlike some other minerals, potassium isn't stored in large amounts in the body. Instead, it needs to be replenished daily through diet. Potassium works in close partnership with sodium in what's called the sodium-potassium pump, a mechanism within your cells that controls nutrient transport, hydration, and energy generation, ATP production. This is why even a mild deficiency can disrupt numerous systems in your body and lead to unexpected symptoms. In this guide, we'll explore 10 unusual, but scientifically recognized, signs that may indicate your body is running low on potassium. Recognizing these early can help you take simple steps to rebalance your levels naturally and avoid more serious health complications. 1. Cramps in the hands. One of the earliest and most noticeable signs of a potassium deficiency is frequent cramping in the hands and fingers. Potassium is essential for transmitting electrical impulses to your muscles, helping them contract and relax smoothly. When potassium levels drop, your muscles can become overactive or misfire, leading to stiffness, spasms, and painful cramps, especially during fine motor tasks like typing, texting, writing, or gripping objects for long periods. These cramps can often occur suddenly and feel sharp or immobilizing. Replenishing your potassium through food or supplementation can help restore proper muscle function and significantly reduce the frequency and severity of these cramps. 2. Tiredness after eating. If you frequently feel sluggish or drowsy after meals, it may be more than just a heavy meal, it could be a sign of low potassium. When your diet lacks potassium, your body struggles to properly regulate blood sugar and insulin levels. After eating, especially carb-heavy meals, blood sugar can spike rapidly and then crash just as quickly, leaving you feeling drained. Potassium plays a key role in helping your cells absorb and use glucose efficiently for energy production. When levels are adequate, potassium supports healthy nerve function and cellular energy, ATP, output, helping you stay mentally sharp and physically energized after eating. Increasing your potassium intake can help smooth out those energy dips and stabilize your post-meal energy levels. 3. Puffy eyes. Waking up with puffy eyes, facial bloating, or general puffiness, especially around the cheeks and under the eyes, can be a subtle but telling sign of low potassium levels. Potassium works closely with sodium to regulate your body's fluid balance. When potassium is lacking, your kidneys may struggle to flush out excess sodium and water, causing fluid to build up in the tissues just beneath the skin. This fluid retention is most noticeable in the morning after lying down all night, as gravity causes fluid to accumulate in the face. Increasing your intake of potassium-rich foods helps your kidneys eliminate excess fluid more efficiently, reducing bloating and helping restore a healthier, more refreshed appearance upon waking. 4. Constipation. If you frequently struggle with constipation, a lack of potassium could be part of the problem. Potassium, along with magnesium, plays a critical role in regulating the smooth muscle contractions of your digestive tract. These muscles are responsible for peristalsis, the wave-like movements that push food and waste through your intestines. When potassium levels are too low, these contractions can slow down or become weak, making bowel movements infrequent, difficult, or incomplete. Adding more leafy greens, avocados, and other potassium-rich foods to your diet can help restore natural rhythm and movement in the colon. For quicker relief, supplements like potassium citrate and magnesium citrate are often used to stimulate bowel function and soften stools, making them easier to pass comfortably and regularly. 5. Craving salty foods. Do you find yourself constantly reaching for salty snacks like chips, salted nuts, or pretzels, especially when you're feeling stressed or anxious? These intense salt cravings could be your body's way of signaling a potassium deficiency. When you're under emotional or physical stress, your adrenal glands release cortisol, a hormone that rapidly depletes your potassium levels. As potassium drops, your body attempts to restore balance by craving sodium, since these two minerals work together to maintain fluid balance, nerve signaling, and muscle function. While salty foods may offer short-term relief, they can actually make the imbalance worse. Instead, support your body by increasing your intake of potassium-rich foods like avocados, leafy greens, bananas, and wild-caught salmon. These not only curb salt cravings but also help calm your nervous system, reduce cortisol, and improve your body's overall stress response. 6. Muscle weakness. If your muscles feel unusually weak, heavy, or fatigued after simple activities, like walking upstairs or starting light exercise, it could be a sign that your body is low in potassium. Potassium is essential for the production of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, the energy currency your cells use to power muscle contractions. When potassium levels drop, your muscles can't contract efficiently, leading to early fatigue and a noticeable lack of strength. This becomes even more pronounced during or after exercise, as both potassium and magnesium are lost through sweat, further depleting your energy reserves. To prevent this, it's important to replenish electrolytes, especially if you're active or live in a hot climate. Drinking a high-quality electrolyte powder mixed with water, one that includes potassium, magnesium, and sodium, can help restore balance, boost energy production, and reduce post-exercise muscle weakness. 7. Hearing your pulse. If you've ever noticed a throbbing, swishing, or pulsing sound in your ears, especially at night or after eating salty or processed foods, it might be more than just annoying. This could be a subtle sign of a potassium deficiency. Potassium plays a critical role in keeping your blood vessels soft and flexible, allowing blood to flow smoothly throughout your body. When potassium levels are low, your vessels may constrict or stiffen, increasing the force of blood flow and making your heartbeat more noticeable in sensitive areas, like your ears. This effect is often triggered after consuming meals high in salt, sugar, or MSG, all of which tighten blood vessels and increase blood pressure temporarily. By increasing your intake of potassium-rich foods, you can help relax your arteries, improve circulation, and reduce the sensation of hearing your pulse, while also supporting heart health and blood pressure regulation. 8. High blood pressure. Struggling with high blood pressure? A potassium deficiency may be part of the cause. Potassium is crucial for maintaining the elasticity and tone of the smooth muscles that line your arteries. When your body doesn't get enough, these muscles can stiffen and constrict, restricting blood flow and causing your blood pressure to rise. This effect is often made worse by stress, a diet high in processed or salty foods, smoking, or low physical activity, all of which further strain your cardiovascular system. Potassium works hand in hand with magnesium and other electrolytes to relax blood vessels, support proper fluid balance, and reduce vascular resistance. To help manage or even lower your blood pressure naturally, focus on potassium-rich foods like leafy greens, avocados, beans, bananas, and sweet potatoes, along with magnesium sources and antioxidant-rich foods like berries, garlic, and beets. Combined with lifestyle changes, this mineral can be a powerful, natural tool for heart health. 9. Urination at night. Waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom, also known as nocturia, can be frustrating and disruptive to your sleep. While it's often blamed on hydration habits or aging, it may actually signal a potassium deficiency. Potassium helps regulate your body's fluid and sugar balance. When potassium is low, your body tends to retain excess fluids and glucose throughout the day. Then, while you sleep, your body tries to process and eliminate those stored sugars and fluids, leading to increased urine production during the night. By restoring adequate potassium levels, through food or supplementation, you help your kidneys and cells maintain proper fluid balance, reducing the need for nighttime trips to the bathroom. Pairing potassium with good hydration practices and a balanced diet can go a long way towards supporting more restful, uninterrupted sleep. 10. Fainting or dizziness. Feeling lightheaded, dizzy, or even fainting, especially when standing up quickly, can be a sign that your body is struggling to circulate enough blood and oxygen to the brain. One possible reason? Low potassium levels, often paired with low sodium. Potassium is essential for maintaining proper blood pressure and fluid balance. When levels drop, it can lead to a sudden dip in blood pressure, called orthostatic hypotension, reducing blood flow to the brain and causing dizziness or fainting. This becomes even more likely in situations where your electrolyte levels are disrupted, like after flying, excessive sweating, vomiting, or consuming too much caffeine or alcohol, which are known to deplete potassium. If you experience these symptoms regularly, especially in warm weather or after long periods of sitting or standing, consider increasing your intake of potassium through whole foods or electrolyte-rich drinks. And don't forget to hydrate. Water alone isn't always enough if electrolytes are out of balance. Bonus: potassium and diabetes. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, maintaining proper potassium levels is especially important. Potassium plays a key role in glucose metabolism and insulin sensitivity. Low potassium levels can worsen insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar levels effectively. Many health experts recommend increasing potassium intake to around 5,000 mg per day for those managing blood sugar issues. Taking 2,000 mg of potassium citrate powder daily, mixed with water, has shown promise in supporting blood sugar control and helping prevent diabetes-related complications, especially when combined with a low-sugar, whole-food diet that avoids refined carbohydrates. Potassium testing. Why blood tests aren't enough? Surprisingly, only 2% of your body's total potassium is stored in the blood. The majority exists inside your cells, where it plays critical roles in energy production, nerve transmission, and muscle function. Because of this, standard blood tests often fail to detect a deficiency, and many cases of low potassium go undiagnosed or overlooked by healthcare providers. Why you're low in potassium? There are many everyday reasons why your potassium levels may be lower than optimal. Here are some of the most common causes: low intake of leafy green vegetables and whole foods, diets high in processed or salty foods, use of medications like penicillin, diuretics, and corticosteroids, chronic stress, which raises cortisol and depletes potassium, low-carb or ketogenic diets, especially during initial weight loss phases, digestive losses from vomiting, diarrhea, or excessive sweating, excessive caffeine or alcohol, both of which act as diuretics, vitamin D deficiency, which impairs your kidney's ability to retain potassium. How to boost potassium naturally? Fortunately, you can correct potassium deficiency with some simple dietary changes. Start by including more whole, nutrient-dense foods each day. Here are a few effective tips. Eat a large daily salad with potassium-rich greens like Swiss chard, kale, and avocado. Include high potassium whole foods such as beef liver, wild-caught salmon, mushrooms, broccoli, pork tenderloin, Brazil nuts, beans and lentils. These foods not only boost potassium but also provide the cofactors, like magnesium and vitamin B6, your body needs to use potassium effectively. Balance is key. Potassium doesn't work alone, it functions in harmony with other essential electrolytes, especially magnesium and sodium. Together, these minerals regulate everything from hydration and nerve signaling to muscle contractions and blood pressure. If you're only focusing on one, like potassium, without ensuring you're getting enough magnesium and sodium as well, you may still experience imbalances or symptoms. For most people, a well-balanced diet rich in whole foods, leafy greens, sea salt, and mineral-rich water can help maintain this delicate electrolyte balance. However, if you have kidney problems or are taking medications that affect mineral levels, it's crucial to consult your doctor before supplementing, as excess potassium can be harmful when kidney function is impaired. Final tip: watch out for carbs and sugar. Did you know that your potassium requirements actually increase when you consume too many refined carbohydrates or sugary foods? That's because these foods raise insulin and blood sugar levels, which deplete your body's potassium stores more rapidly. If your diet includes a lot of processed foods, soft drinks, sweets, or white flour products, your potassium needs may be much higher than average. If that sounds like your situation, make sure to check out the video linked on screen now to learn how to restore balance and support your body's energy and hydration levels naturally. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss future content.